Mute you guys. Quiet today. Where is everybody? It's Monday. Everybody should be working out.
It's a holiday. It's Memorial Day.
Oh, you're right. You're right. People are doing, and you guys have great weather.
They went up north.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm muting you. We'll talk to you later. And pinning me. Okay. I'm going to start the timer and then I'll get rolling with you. So crossing those arms over, I got to back up a little bit. And then squatting 50 seconds, 10-second break, and we do it again. 3, 2, and go ahead and go. Make sure my speaker's here so you can hear the timer. You guys are getting a head start. All right, so. Squatting, smiling. Little break in the rain so I'm able to come outside. I had it set up under the covered part just in case. So really pushing through those heels, just as it too, you want to make sure that you can wiggle your toes, the majority of your weight's in the back. Keeping that posture good. Breathing. All right, so small break. I think we go through it. Oh, here we go. And squeezing. I don't think I typed it, but I think we do the whole thing twice. We have to, because it wouldn't be long enough. So after this one, then we drop down and we do those 30 seconds of crisscross mountain climbers. And again, trying to get some speed on there. Get core tucked. Got about 10 seconds. All right, so set those weights down, get in your plank position. You got about 10 seconds to get down. Doing those crisscross mountain climbers. And we go, nice and tight. Getting those knees to the opposite elbow. Picking up your heart rate. Ten seconds, get them moving, and really twist. All right, so I consider 30 seconds to be a long break. You got a 30-second break, and then you'll be doing, I need my towel because this patio hurts my hands. So you'll be doing the push-up to launcher. So scooching back here, then coming back forward, push up, pushing back, forward, like so. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Push up, then come back, forward. It's almost like a squat. Pushing back, moving. And if it just feels awkward or it hurts your knees, because I can actually hear my knees crunching, you can just stick with the push-ups. You can always hold your plank. When you're doing your launcher though, I said like child's pose, but you're not dropping to your knees. You're keeping that contraction on your legs, just scooching that butt back. Now you can drop to your knees, take a little break. We do it again, then we'll stand up and you'll be doing butt kicks. Kicking your own butt. All right, let's go. So push up, scooch back. Stand on those tippy toes. Moving. Now I'm getting hot, but I also think it's because it's super humid out here. At least the sun's not cooking me. Whew. Took a break, I got distracted. 5 seconds. All right, so coming back up quickly, doing the butt kicks. So just nice, good posture. And getting those heels, touching your butt. Here's our cardio burst. Come on. You want some arms, you could take weights and you could do some hammer curls, or you can just do it with your arms. Getting those arms moving too. 10 seconds, keep it going. Heart rate up. 5. 30-second break, grab some water. We've got squats to alternating toe taps. So you're gonna do a nice deep squat, then you're gonna kick that leg up, straight, touching it with that opposite toe. Or touching the opposite toe. I can't speak. All right, we're on 5 seconds. So you're gonna squat, tap. Let's go. Squat, tap. Straight legs, lifted high. I had everybody going, oh, we'll do the workout with you as long as we don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on the camera. I just want to let you know that I'm the only one doing it. Woo. They're going golfing. Come on. Ten seconds. All right. Little wig out, little wig out, little wiggle out. We do it again. Deep breath, shoulders back, core tight. No, it's not really a kick, it's a lift. Straight leg lift. Constant motion. Then we have those shuffle downs. Kind of getting in that lower squat position, shuffling 2 steps each way, tapping down. Whoops. Good job. Push through those heels, squeeze the glutes, lift that leg, touch that toe if you can. If you can't, touch your shin. I have those long monkey arms, so I can do it. All right, 10 seconds, we get low, shuffle, 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 down, shuffle, 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 down. All right, doesn't have to go far. Shuffle, 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 come on. Get that heart rate up. I did type that we're doing it twice. I thought I didn't. No surprises today. No bonuses, no add-ons. It is what it is. Woo. All right, so next, side plank reach throughs. So you're coming down, you can do it on your hand, your elbow, whatever works best for you. Your arms reaching under. If that doesn't work for you, just hold your side plank. Maybe you can get a couple in. 2 times each side. So if you really are struggling and you want to go back and forth, but all right, let's bring it up. Hands up, reaching through, bringing it up. Hello, sky. Reaching through. Doesn't have to be fast. Really curling under and raising. Ooh, I'm sweating now. Nice and strong. And like I said, if the reach throughs aren't working for you, just hold that side plank. Get that bottom hip up, make sure they're stacked. You need to drop down to that bottom leg. You can do that. Still contracting those obliques. Step. And breathe. All right, drop that hip. Again, if you want to flip over, you can. Then then you have to do the same thing next time. If not, stay on the same side. And here we go. Oopsie daisies, right? And Denise, you can thank me for 50 seconds. Didn't do a minute total of break. Oh, breathe. Ooh. Job. Flatten. So the cardio bursts are the same. It's the 3 exercises and we rotate through. So we'll be on mountain climbers. Whew. Oh, I think I messed it up. Oh yeah, mountain climbers next. All right. So get into position. Crisscross mountain climbers. Somebody let the dogs out. Get out of my water. Ew. All right. Oh my goodness. Get out. My puppy's drinking my water. I will not be drinking out of that glass. And this one's licking my sweat. This is great. I don't know where everybody is, but.
I'm so sorry.
Woo. All right, keep it going. You got about 8 seconds. Cross those legs over. Hopefully you don't have any dogs distracting you. Woo. All right. No. Okay. So we got to switch sides. You got another side to do for those side planks. A little bit longer break. Right, remember, this is a 30-second. Take advantage of it. Stretch, drink some water. Preferably not the water that your dog drank out of. I was never a dog person, but all right, up we go on that other side. Reaching through. And I'm okay with licking for the most part, but not my face. I'm like, they lick their butts. Don't want them licking my face or my mouth. Breathe. Nice and strong. Lifting that bottom hip as high as you can. Really squeezing those obliques. But with the rotation, you're getting a little extra. Almost there, 10 seconds and you get a little rest. All right, bring it down. Now we'll get up. After we do this side, we got butt kicks again. All right, here we go. Up we go, side plank. And reach through. Breathing. Now I'm wishing I would have rotated sides, but that's okay. Holding it up my arms, it's getting sweaty, so I'm slipping. Whew. We got about 15 seconds. And then you gotta hop up. Arms limit, oh. All right, bring it up for those butt kicks. Then we have alternating side lunges with our dumbbells, which I'll show you when we're done. Let's get those butt kicks going. Like I said, if you want to get those arms moving along with it, get those heels up, kick that butt. Got about 10 seconds. my sweat. All right, so you'll be grabbing those weights, which you don't have to, but obviously it makes it more effective if you do. You're gonna lunge to the side, come up, lateral raise, lunge to the other side, lateral raise, keeping those legs spread, lateral raise. You ready? All right, let's go. Lunge down, come center, raise. Other side, pushing those hips back, raise. Woo. Toes forward, raise. Now it's getting heavy. Now I'm wishing I had lighter weights for these. Now you can also slow it down and do one at a time, like so. Almost there. Oh. All right, so a little break and we got to do it again. Then we have those shuffle downs. Woo, deep breath. All right, let's get rolling. And we lunge, pushing those hips back, come center, raise. Go to the other side. Mine's more like a fly because I cannot keep my arms straight with 12 pounds. So do what you can. Like I said, if you gotta do one at a time, do it that way too. Sometimes one at a time actually could make it more effective because you can get it a little higher. Woo. All right, so we have the shuffle downs. Getting ready for that cardio. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Come on, get that heart rate up. Ten seconds. Woo. All right, here's our big long break, 30 seconds. You're gonna get in your squat. Out, in, walk, out, plank. Push up if you wanna add it at the end. So, drinking some water. We got about 12 seconds. All right, you guys ready? Get low. Out, in, walk out. You can stay here, push up, walk back, keep that low squat, out, in, in. You can also do step outs. Let's get push up. So 2 times out, in, out, in. All right. No sense in walking all the way out because it's break time, but we got to do it again. So deep breath. Get low. Out, in, walk it out. Whew. I'm breathing heavy. holding my plank for a little extra time. Take a breath. Hold and breathe. Oh, finish that. All right, crisscross mountain climbers, guys. Down on the ground. Whew. I'm out of breath from those. Here we go. Breathe. Come on, you get about 10 seconds and you get a rest. Woo. Again, I am like a rain cloud here, but it's also like 100% humidity. All right, so we have standing dumbbell cross crunches next. We were doing not alternating, but 2 times each side. So if you don't want to use your dumbbell, that's fine, but we're getting ready to go. So come on up. I'm gonna give you a little extra break because I was yapping and didn't realize there was like 3 seconds. So 1 dumbbell. So you're just cross crunching. You know how to do that, right? You don't even have to do the backwards lunge with it. So 2 times each side. Now, we're going in 5 seconds. I'm still out of breath. All right, here we go. Crunch, tap, crunch, tap, crunch, tap. You need to slow it down. You can slow it down, but really squeeze that core. "20 seconds. And again, on this one, if you want to alternate sides, and I mean like switch to the other side for the next one and do the same thing on the next set, you can. All right, so 10-second break. You're either going to stay on that same side, or if you choose to, you can go to the other side in 5 seconds. And we go. I'm going to stay on the same side just because, I don't know, it's easier for me to keep track. If you want a little bit more, you can raise it overhead and bring it down. Raise it up, bring it down. Get a little extra on those arms. Or if not, just keep it shoulder height, twist, cross. I think I'm good right here. "15 seconds. Butt kicks are next. All right, go ahead and set that down. I mean, if you want to hold it in front of you, go for it. You're perfectly fine holding it right here and doing those butt kicks. Whatever works for you. Let's go. Put it down. I'll let my arms swing a little bit. Kind of shaking them out for the next one. Elevating that heart rate. Breathing, smiling. Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. 10 seconds. Woo. All right, you get that big long break, 30 seconds. Doing the same exercise, either on the other side or alternating. Woo. I'm gonna dump this just so I don't accidentally drink it after the dog drank out of it. Ugh. Taking some deep breaths. We're on in 5 seconds. So let's get ready to go with those cross crunches. 3, 2, crunch. My friend. Oh no. And my friend hit my timer. Lordy. Keep it going. Get a little, I lied. So I said no bonus work. Unless, of course, the dog decides you're gonna have bonus work. And he did, because he hit the timer and he started it over. Oh.
Is he bothering you?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll get him today.
he'll be going in his cage. Keep breathing. Woo! I know, we got extra time on this one.
That was my hardest. Woo.
10 seconds. Pausing early because that was a little bit of bonus round. All right, one more time. Get ready. All right. Woo. Twist, really crunch that knee in. Breathe. Come on, 30 seconds. Twisting that core, getting those intestines flowing, starting the day off right, drinking some water. My tap's becoming more of a little standing pause. Woo! Shuffle downs. All right, so we have those shuffle downs. Now we're gonna actually, not a lot of mat work today. Come down for sit-up twist, and we'll go in each direction. All right, ready? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Woo! Breathe in, keep it low in that squat. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Tap. Oh, almost there. 5. All right. Nice long break. We're on the mat. My mat is saturated with rain. That's okay. So sit up and twist. Or you can just do a crunch twist. If you want to hold your weight, you can. I'm going to go without it. So 2 times each side. So you'll be down. You'll come up, twist. Like so. Simple. All right, let's get it rolling. Twist. Inhaling when you come down and really blowing it out. When you come up, and if you don't want to do the full sit-up, up, twist, center, down, up, twist, center, down. Keeping that chin off of your chest. Eyes on the ceiling or sky, whatever you're looking at today. Palm trees. Breathe. And this is the final exercise. But you already know we got to do the whole thing again. All right, small rest for 10 seconds. And again, on this one, if you want to go to the other side, that's fine, or just stick on the same side. So there we go. I'm going to stay on the same side. Really breathing and wringing it out. Good job. If you got to slow it down, you can slow it down. Try not to take a break though. Not super long. 50 seconds isn't horrible. I won't tell you what we're doing on Wednesday. I mean, it's going to be so much fun like this. It's fun, 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 fun. La, 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 la. Hee hee. All right. We got mountain climbers coming up. Okay, flip it over, crisscross mountain climbers. If you notice, we're kind of focusing on our obliques today. Deep breath. And we cross. Yeah, you're supposed to pick up some speed here to get that heart rate up, but you know what? I'm not moving too fast right now. I'm hot. Keep breathing, make sure those arms are lined up, core is tight. Woo, all right. Here's your long break, 30 seconds. Grab some water because remember, we're not done with this round yet. We have another side to do, or possibly one on each side, depending on how you did it. Oh, I'm out of water again. Also because my dog drank mine. All right, 5 seconds, let's get ready. Sit up and twist. Go in the other direction. Woo. And you can have your knees bent, you can have your legs straight. I don't have enough room where I position my mat to straighten my legs, but. And again, deep breath, really twisting and blowing. Got about 15 seconds. So, a lot of different exercises today, I think. Hopefully making it go by a little faster. Oh, and just lay it right down for that 10-second rest. Taking some deep breaths, not long. Here we go. Woo. Oh, breathe. About 20 seconds. Working that core. Then we're back up. We got that cardio burst before we move on to round 2. Now, if you're out of time, you could always just do the one round and move on with your day. Still getting a good 25-minute or so workout. Get those butt kicks rolling. Woo. Here we go. You can always repeat it later if you don't have time, but if you do, stay with me. Hopefully you're still there. No, see a few of you. It is. I forgot it was a holiday, so it's a little quieter today. Uh-oh. I shouldn't complain. Normally I wouldn't complain about sun, but I am hot already. But you know what I can do after? Jump in the pool. All right, good job, guys. Round 1's complete. We're gonna start from the top with those dumbbells crossed over on our shoulders and squatting. You got about 15 seconds or so. Grab some water. I should have set myself up closer to their outdoor kitchen and then I could have got a refill. All right, get those weights ready. It's time. 5 seconds. Cross them on those shoulders. Toes forward. Squat. Squeeze. My squats are very low today. My knees are not happy. You would actually think the humidity would help your joints, right? Kind of loosen them. But unfortunately, age doesn't help, right? Not 20 anymore. Close, but not 20. Come on. 5 seconds. Great. And you know what we gotta do. We gotta do it again. Ready? Squeezing, pushing through those heels, keeping that core tight, giving the butt a little squeeze when you straighten out. Ooh, yeah, I'm not moving too fast on this round. It's okay. I'm working. If the weather stays decent. Actually, if it's warm and it's not thunder or lightning, I can ride outside. I was making fun of my sister-in-law because they've got like really nice bikes, but they're the cruiser bikes. So it's like, it reminds me of an old lady. She's got the huge seat, she's got a basket on it. Dale said I look like the Wicked Witch of the West. All right, well, oh, we got shuffle downs. Woo! Let's go. So, there we go. Shuffle. Now, if one of these cardio exercises isn't working for you and you want to do something different, like if this bothers your back, whatever, do something. As long as you're moving and you're getting that heart rate up, you want to do jump rope, you want to do jumping jacks instead, you want to get down and do mountain climbers, you know, I don't care. Whew. All right, you get your little break. Now we have those push-ups to launchers. As I wipe my sweat. So yeah, I mean, I think people look at me funny when I'm breathing heavy. So on the bike, I just turn the resistance as high as it would, like the gears as high as it would go to make it harder to ride the bike. But I'm like sweating and huffing and puffing, and I'm on this like little bike that looks like I'm just going for a leisurely ride. Okay, so getting ready. Push-ups to launchers. I forgot I gotta put my mat or my towel down. But you guys get rolling. Keeping those knees off the ground. On your toes, you push back. Squeezing the core. And just this motion should also elevate that heart rate because you're moving. Getting a little break from those push-ups, but when you come down, it's almost like, oh shoot, what are those called? Like leg extension in a way? Dipping those knees down. And then straightening back up. All right. This is the point where I'm glad I don't have a good camera because the sweat is just like whoop, 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 whoop. All right, you know the drill. One more time. Push up, launcher. Now, if the push up doesn't work for you and you just want to do plank, launcher, plank, launcher, you know, you got to find what works for you. And find what works with you and not taking a break. You're like, oh, what works for me is sitting right there on my knees and smiling. No, that's not an option. Just for me, because I was showing you an example. So I was already struggling with my children to get them to be efficient doing their homework. Now we're in Florida, and it's like, oh, we didn't have to do homework on vacation. I'm like, all right, take a break. We got crisscross mountain climbers. I said, just because we decided to take a vacation, school did not. All right, let's go. Cross it. Really get that knee out to the side. Got squats to alternating toe taps, toe touches, whatever you want to call it. Next. Ooh. All right. See me cheating? Hopefully you're not watching me. I stopped on that first beat. And I'm going to sit. Take a sip of water. So we got about 15 seconds. My arms are a little jiggly. We got the squat and alternating, you know, leg raises, trying to reach for those toes. 10 seconds. Gotta get my booty up. If you want to incorporate a weight, you can still hold that weight. You can squat. You can still raise that leg up and not, you know, actually touch your toe. Said I'm good. Like so. I always feel like, kind of like when you go somewhere, do you ever notice how it seems like it takes forever to get there, but then on the way home it seems faster? I kind of feel that way about multiple rounds. Like when you're doing the exercises for the first time, it seems like, oh my gosh, is this ever gonna be over? But then when you know what you're doing and you get to the second round, I feel like it goes quicker. You're probably going, are you nuts? I am, I think, a little bit. So, deep breath. Do it again. Squat. So my nephews, I was teasing, I said, hey, can I bring one of them back? Because my brother, they'll come in like, usually July, end of June to visit. Like, let me take one. You know, because of course I'm going through withdrawals. I don't have enough kids in my house when I get back. She's like, take them for like a month? They're like, please, mommy, we'll call you. I said, I'll even do a Zoom if you want. I don't think she's gonna do it. So of course, Dale, like every time we come down here, he says, oh, he wants to move and it would make him more active. He'd be more healthy, whatever. So, all right, we got butt kicks. Which I probably can't talk when I'm doing my butt kicks, but here we go. So he's making me look at these new developments. There's one right across the street, these communities. Beautiful, very expensive. But then my sister-in-law was like, hey, you know, there's a one that's like 4 miles down the road that's a little less expensive. It's still really nice, like clubhouse, restaurant, all the amenities. I go, are you trying to tell me that if we move, you don't want us that close? Like, and when I say across the street, it takes 10 minutes to get out of their sub because the subs are so huge here. All right, what do we got next? I forget. Oh, side planks. We got the side planks. So I was like, that's nice. It's like, I want you here, but not that close. Then there's a whole thing that we said, you know, if we did move, you know who else would move with us? My parents. They're not going to be away from me. And then Tina's like, you know, maybe you guys should stay in Michigan. Just kidding. I gotta watch what I say. I'm recording, right? I don't think my mom will do the Zoom video. All right, bring it up. Side plank. Hand up. Reach through. Bring it up. I get it though. Typically there's always any family, your own family, your in-laws. You love them? Do you want to live with them? Probably not. And vice versa. You know, I don't think anybody, you know, I mean, I don't think I'm annoying, but I'm sure some people find me annoying. I'm slipping. I'm just teasing. I know I can be annoying. All right, dropping it down. I'm gonna stick with the same side just because I'm too lazy to flip around. So, I mean, I can flip around and put it back to you. All right, up we go. Shoulders. Oh, deep breath. My arm's shaking. Oh. Ten seconds. Okay, Gotta get our butts up. We got shuffle downs. Then we get back down for that other side plank. Woo. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And if you like want to go a little further than 2 steps, whatever. You know, like I said, as long as you're moving, if you want to use a weight, then tap. I mean, whatever. How about 5 seconds? Oh, you know, I always think like 30-second breaks are too long, but right now they're making me really happy. So we got to do that other side in 10 seconds. I gotta put this down because my mat is slippery. All right, here we go. And we're up. And reach. And taking deep breaths, you know, even during this time of really insanity and uncertainty, there's still so much to be grateful for. Whew. Grateful that we can do this. Oh. Deep breathing. Ay, ay, ay. Well, you know what we gotta do. One time's just not enough. And we go. Breathe. You notice I'm not talking as much because I can't breathe. And I just looked at the timer and went, no. Lift those hips. Make sure you're squeezing. Oh. All right. Crisscross mountain climbers, because we love them. Let's go. Really getting the knee to the opposite elbow, lining up those arms, whether you're on your hands or your forearms. And I'm not going super fast. The cardio is not quite cardio, but I'm moving. Alrighty. I truly don't think I've ever sweated this much in my whole life. It's the humidity though. Okay, so now we have those lateral lunges with the dumbbells to lateral raises. And this is the one that I wished I had lighter weights. Should have brought multiples. Oh, we gotta get up. I'm gonna give you a little extra time. So as I made fun of my brother, who's 6'4", and his heaviest dumbbell is 12 pounds. So I'm happy with them right now though. Perfectly fine. All right, so bringing it up, you're gonna have those legs in a wide stance, toes forward, lunging to the side and lateral raises. We're on in like 5 seconds. And again, this wasn't a selfless break. Woo. Down. And I'm gonna do alternating just because I want to. Woo. Down. And you should, yes, when you're lunging, You're pushing those hips behind, you're feeling it in your leg, but by taking those dumbbells with you, you should feel it in your core. All right, holy smokes. All right, let's go grab those weights. Breathe. And again, mine's a little more of a fly because it's hard for me to keep my hand straight, or my arm, I should say, with these weights. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm gonna blame the weather. And again, this was already a little bit over an hour, so I understand if you're on a time crunch and you can't finish it, but if you're not, you're in it. We've got about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. I've got to look, I can't see. All right, so we got our cardio burst, butt kicks. Let's see, we got about 20 minutes left. Maybe I should have told you. We took some pauses. Pablo started the timer over. So we'll get there. You know that whole expression, less is more? Not in this case. More is more. More is better. All right, you got about 10 seconds. All right, so we have those low in out squats with walkouts. And if you want to add a push-up with the walkout, be my guest. I am not. For this one, I'm going to go with the less is more. So we got about 15 seconds. We actually only have 3 more exercises. So getting that low squat, you're on in 5. So you're out, in, out, in. Let's go. Walk it out, hold that plank for a second, bring it back, and don't stand all the way up. Keep your low squat. Breathe. This one's kind of nice because it's a little slower with the walkout, but you're constantly moving. So it should get your heart rate up. If it bothers your back, you can just do the walkouts or the inchworms, whatever you want to call them. If you need to take a stand and then come back down, that's fine. There's always modifications. But don't do it just because it's easier. All right. Deep breath, gotta do it again. I'm seriously like my own rain cloud here. See? Oh my gosh. Remember when I said the second time always seemed shorter? I lied. Not on purpose. Cardio, shuffle downs. I'm already out of breath from that. Okay, let's go. Almost like fast feet, like the football players do. Because you know, I'm just like a football player. Make sure you're breathing. And again, I told you if this bothers your back, pick a different exercise. Just keep moving. 7 seconds. sit for my break. Cross crunches with a dumbbell, standing. And then we have the sit-up twist, and we're done. 15 seconds. So again, 2 times at each side for this one. If you want to alternate sides, you can. Grab that weight, there we go. If you want more, like I said, instead of keeping it shoulder height on the twist up, raise it overhead. I'm good right here. Really think about what you're doing too, because any exercise, you can kind of just move through it. What I'm doing right now, I'm getting nothing. You got to think about squeezing your core when you bring that knee in, getting a big twist. What muscles are you working besides my mouth? Hip, quad, arms, obliques. Couple more seconds. All right, deep breath. You gotta do it again. So you can either go to the other side or stay on the same side. Stay on the same side because I don't wanna mess it up. Sometimes it's hard to count to 2. Jess always says she's a bad counter. I'm equally as bad. I always forget, like I get to 4 and then I get distracted. So you should be feeling it in the core. Your arms should be getting tired too from just holding that weight. Hopefully you have enough weight. This is one that you could probably handle 15, 20 pounds, maybe even 25. But I'm good with 12. I don't have any options. I have no choice, right? All right. Cardio burst. Crisscross mountain climbers. On the ground. Now, mind you, when I asked my brother what size weights he had, and he told me, I contemplated, maybe I should bring some of our heavier weights. And then I decided against it. Get that knee, try to get to the outside, really give it a big twist. Ten seconds. All right. Since we're down here, I might as well just take our little rest here. But we still have the other side to do. And then the good news is, one more exercise, and we're done. I say it all the time, we shouldn't even be called Recycle Fitness. We should be called Time Flies When You're Having Fun. Oh, all right, up we go, other side. That'd be a really long name for a business, wouldn't it? Deep breath. Let's go. Squeeze, twist. I know I didn't say this. I haven't been doing playlists because not everybody has Spotify, but I'm typically not playing my music just because you don't want to take the chance of YouTube picking it up and then not being able to post the video. And I don't have a little Bluetooth, or what do you call them? What are those things called? Ear pods or AirPods. But, you know, it's not like we're cycling, so you need to keep on beat. Put on whatever music you want. All right, here we go. One more time. And then yay, mat. Well, we have to do cardio first. Squeeze and twist. I kind of like these because, well, I'm slowing it down. And you could really, you know, get that knee bouncing and get that heart rate up. Focus on muscle building. as my husband tells me I don't have any muscles in my arms. Huh. Alrighty, put that down. Butt kicks, or like I said, you want to hold it in front of you? Even better. We're almost there, guys. Come on, kick your butt. I get my arms moving, not that I'm really, this isn't doing anything for my arms, you know, because they're big muscles, but it just feels good to kind of shake it out. Whew. All right, our favorite part, our mat. Sit-ups and twists. Out of water. That's all right. Again, if you want to hold a weight with you, you're welcome to do that. Or anything. Okay, we're out in 10 seconds. I'm gonna lay down. We're almost there, guys, though. Yay. Here we go, sit up and twist. Or you can do a crunch twist. Up, twist, center, down. But making sure, big inhale, big exhale. Really wringing out that core. Coming to the side. Making sure, especially because I know it's actually hotter in Michigan and humid, so sweating more means, unfortunately, not that you're losing more weight, but that you're losing more water, so you got to make up for that. So you might have to up the 1 ounce per minute of workout to 2. I'm drinking water on a regular basis. Ooh. All right, little rest. And we do it again. Deep breath. And twist. I mean, Jess is a push-up girl and burpees. She could probably do those for an hour. Sit-ups is like, I love them. Like, this is, to me, a break. Keep breathing. So we are gonna have to get off our mat one more time because we have shuffle downs. And then we have that other side to do. Almost there, 10 seconds. All right, so quickly bring it up. Cardio, cardio, cardio. And I thought about making the cardio 50 seconds too, but it's like, oh gosh, that. All right, now we're back with our friend, the mat. I'm trying to get, I'm hoping my ice melts a little, just to get a little drop. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. We have about 14 seconds before we do the other side. Deep breath. Get ready. Really breathing. You don't have to rush through these. You might be thinking, rush through them. You can't even get up. We're almost there. Over before you know it. 10 seconds. All right, lie down, take a couple deep breaths. One more time. Go. We do have to do our last cardio blast for 30 seconds and then we're done, but we're still close. Which would be, lucky for you, crisscross mountain climber, so we don't even have to get up. Okay, let's get it done. Flip around over, line up those arms. There we go. Almost there, 5 seconds. Drop your knees. Go ahead and widen them. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's okay. Push yourself back into child's pose. Whew. Wait, my sweat. So taking some deep breaths and walk those hands over to the right hand side and shift those hips left. Come back to center, take them over to the left, shift the hips right. Come back to center. I like this stretch, Seth does it. So if you're in your table, you're gonna take that left arm up, reach it to the ceiling, take an exhale, bring it all the way through like those reaches, and then just, lay down. Kind of stretching out that arm. Pushing the butt back, stretching out the shoulder. My mat smells like a dog. Yuck. And push it on up, raise it. Other arm, right arm comes up, big stretch to the sky. Reach it through, come down on that cheek, shoulder, get a little stretch. And bring it up. Go ahead and flip it over on your butt. Keep that right knee up, and we'll do another little twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee, looking over that shoulder. I mean, we had some arms, but it wasn't an arm workout. We had some planking and kind of core leg focus. Go ahead and twist it the other direction. Left knee comes up. And release. We'll just do one more. Bringing the bottoms of the feet together, doing that nice butterfly stretch, opening up those legs. Deep breaths. And if you want to take one big inhale, exhale and forward fold. And inhale, release. Good job, you guys. I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to scoot, 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 scoot. Here. You can't see out here. That's the only thing about being outside. It's hard to see screens. I'm going to stop recording.